Welcome to Coffee with Democrats, a sensible platform for progressive conversations. Coffee with Democrats is a grassroots movement dedicated to hearing from Democrats, candidates, legislators, and friends from all political backgrounds who want great conversations. Coffee with Democrats is committed to increase Democrat voter registration and Democrat voter turnout by making voting more exciting and meaningful. And now here's your host of Coffee with Democrats, Kevin Dawson.
Hey, good morning, and welcome everybody to Coffee Break with Coffee with Democrats. We've got Nana Dankwa. He's running for House District 90, which is the kind of the southwest side of Oklahoma City. And I'll let Nana talk a little bit more about that. But good morning, Nana. It's great to talk to you and good to see you again. You've been a great friend of mine for a long time, and it's great to have you back on Coffee Break with Coffee with Democrats.
Yeah, good morning, Kevin. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to the conversation.
Well, we're going to get right into it because Coffee Break's a little bit more fast-paced than our other programs. So I'm going to just kind of throw it over to you and find out what's going on in your part of the prairie.
Yeah, of course. Well, we're getting close to Election Day. And just by the way, just to let everybody out there know that November 5th isn't just Election Day, it's also my birthday. So it's also getting close to my birthday as well. So that's going to be a very interesting day for me. I'm excited. As far as the campaign goes, we've been hitting this hard since about last October. Again, like you mentioned, HD90 is located on the southwest side of Oklahoma City. And during this time, since last October, I've been knocking the doors, meeting a lot of good Democrats where they're at, and not just Democrats, also Republicans and independents. I want to make sure to knock their doors so they know what Democrats stand for and what our message is about. Most of the time, when I'm out there, I encounter a lot of people who care about public education. There's several school districts in my house district, so education is a very big issue for a lot of the voters here in House District 90, especially with Western Heights being one of the largest school districts here. Of course, I like to talk about public schools because both of my children are in public schools. So what happens there is really important to me. I really want to see Ryan Walters be held accountable for the things that he's doing in our school districts. And I also want to see our teachers get better funding. So those things are important to me because education means if we have better educated children, then we have a better educated population, then we have a better educated Oklahoma, which brings more jobs to our state and makes us more attractive to corporations and industry. So, but yeah, it's been a wonderful time right now. It's just getting down to the wire. We want to make sure that, we get people registered to vote, especially here in my house district. So whoever wants to do that, I think tomorrow is the last day to register to vote. So please go out and do that. You can go to vote.gov to register. It'll take you to the Oklahoma voter portal. Let's see what else is happening. Right now, I have been having days of action. We have a day of action coming up. Sunday, actually, is going to be at Syl Goldman Park, which is located at 5353 South Independence Avenue here in Oklahoma City. It's going to be hosted by the Cleveland County and Oklahoma County Democrats. So we're going to have some pizza. So we would love to have you guys come out there. It won't be too early. We're going to start around 12 p.m. So anybody who wants to come on and volunteer, help us knock some doors, eat some pizza, you can do that. You can go to my website, which is Nana. It's on the screen, nana4hd90.com. There you can click the link that says join the team and you can sign up, or you can go onto my Facebook page and you can sign up through Mobilize. And I look forward to seeing you guys out there. But yeah, right now it's been great. Democrats are enthused. I think with Kamala getting in the race, it's really got a lot of people paying attention, especially with regards to, at least in my district, they're excited for her and what she's doing, what she's saying about reproductive rights and health. And yes. So go ahead.
Yes, I'm just going to agree. Yes.
So with the protection of reproduction rights and me personally, I used to be a surgical tech. My wife is an APRN, which is a type of nurse. So health is very important to us, access to health care, and also protecting that relationship and keeping it private, the relationship between a family and a woman and her doctor, and keeping government out of there. I think that that's very important right now. We know that there's a lot going on in regards to that and restricting women. So I think Kamala has a lot of women excited, a lot of men too. I'm excited. So yeah, I'm looking, Democrats are very excited about that. And then beyond that, let's see, what else are we doing? Well, if what we're trying to do in my district is get out there. We want to talk to Republicans, independents, and Democrats, and let them know that this campaign is more about people over politics and bringing real solution or common sense solutions to real problems. So yeah, that's what's happening in my neck of the woods right now. And I'm just going to keep on going until November 5th. And we're excited.
Well, you know what? I'm really excited for you as well. And again, I'm excited because this is an opportunity to flip this district into the blue side, and grow the number of representatives within our House of Representatives.
For sure.
I was down at a debate last night, and one of the Republican candidates down there, he said something that was so incensed to me. It really, I'm just going to say it the way I feel. It pissed me off. He said, if you're not a conservative, you don't have a voice in Oklahoma. And I that just torqued me so bad. I'm like, just shut up.
Yeah.
That's not correct.
Right. And that's, I mean, honestly, not to cut you off, but that's why I am running, because there are others in Oklahoma. You know, I think that all the people need to be represented, not just conservatives.
That's right. You know, probably 50% of the population in Oklahoma is Democrats, maybe more. But we're a non-voting bloc. The Democrats have been so discouraged in the last 20 years. And of those 400,000 voters who were purged by Kevin and Stitt, the vast majority of those that were purged were Democrats. And that's why we have to continue to knock the doors and get Democrats encouraged and excited, because this is a great time. This is a wonderful time for Democrats. And it's also a great opportunity in the state of Oklahoma to grow the party. I'm not an advocate of having a single party, Democrat or Republican, in the what do you call this, super majority that we have right now. Right. I like to have a balanced government. And I like to have a balanced government because it has accountability for both Republicans and Democrats. And it causes us to do one important thing. We work together. We are all Americans, just like President Biden says, we're all Americans. And that's the one thing that I want us to get back to. And I'm so excited. The most elite Oklahoma who are Democrats and who want to help fellow Oklahomans, not just Democrats, but fellow Oklahomans, plural, because this is a pluralistic society. And we want to make sure that we have perfect representation for everybody, not just the extreme right. So, So, man, I'll tell you what, it's great to see you as a person who went to the Democratic National Convention and saw Kamala accept, and I saw so many great, wonderful Democrats. But to hear you talk about your excitement, man, that just makes me feel so good, because there's just so much excitement going on throughout all of the United States. And even here in Oklahoma, we're seeing a very big surge. I just mentioned a little bit ago that I'm at the Cleveland County Democrats office. Right. I do this podcast from the headquarters here Monday through Friday. And we've already got people at the door coming in, buying merchandise. They're doing, they're wanting yard signs. It's the excitement is not getting less, or we're running out of excitement, or we're running out of energy. Things are continuing to move. Yeah. And that translates to helping our candidates. And that's what I love about all of this excitement that we have. But we need to talk less about me and my excitement and talk more about you, because one of the things you got to talk about is how people can help you. Everything you do costs money, whether it's a text message, or whether it's a phone banking, or whether it's a mailer that you're going to put in the mail, or what just the fact that you're going out knocking doors, that itself costs money, because that's gas money, that's time, water, energy drinks, whatever that goes along with that, plus the handouts that you have. I mean, it's every bit of this costs money. So we've got to talk a little bit about that.
Sure. All of it does cost money. And just to get kind of a little bit back to what you're saying, I'll address what you just mentioned about how it costs money to run a campaign. I do think that it's important that we do have representation for all Oklahomans, and even across our country. I think there has to be a balance there. And me being a first generation American, when my parents came here, they instilled in me the American values and ideals. After they wanted me to be raised as an American, they were happy to be here, and so I took a lot of that. In my whole life, I've drank the Kool-Aid. I've always been one to think that we're the best. And right now, in recent history, we've been going through a harder time, understanding how our democracy which way it's going to go. Obviously, we all know what happened with January 6th and things like that. So I want to get in there so Americans are represented, not just a conservative party, not just a liberal party, not just libertarians or independents, everybody, because we're all here and we all have to live here. So we all need to be taken care of. And I think that the job of government is to take care of the citizens it governs. So with that being said, with my background, with me being a first generation American, I also decided to try to become very educated. And I'm in a unique situation where I've experienced education in Oklahoma almost at every level. I was in public schools in the Putnam City School District. I got I have an associate's degree. I got my bachelor's from UCO. I got a law degree from Oklahoma City University and my MBA from there as well. So I feel that I am qualified and I have the background to bring real representation and real change, meaningful change to our state capitol. But like you said, it takes support, and I need the support of the voters out there. I need you guys to come out and vote, but also it does cost money to run a campaign. And a lot of my campaign is grassroots. So not everybody has a whole lot of money, but $5, $10, anything helps, because I think a lot of times people think that candidates are taken care of and that we're okay. But in a campaign, especially whenever you're trying to flip a seat, you can never have too much money.
Sure.
So, and that's what we're trying to do here. Right now, it's an open seat. It's anybody can win. There's no real staunch incumbents. So I think that we have the opportunity to flip House District 90 and several other of these House districts that are up for grabs. So yeah, you can go to my website. You can donate there. There's a link to my ActBlue on the website. And again, like I said, anything can help. So yeah, support is definitely needed and wanted.
Yep. And I've got the link right there in front of everybody, right at the bottom of the screen, where everybody can get to that link to see that. That's secure.actblue.com/donate/HD90. How simple is that? That's so simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. You know, we got, we're tomorrow's a deadline. Tomorrow is one of those big deadlines. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, tomorrow's a deadline to register to vote. It's very important. I know that voter registration has been up since Kamala's got in, and I hope that that's seen here in Oklahoma as well. You can go to vote.gov, and then you can sign up there and to register to vote. It'll take you to the Oklahoma voter portal. And yeah, if you haven't registered to vote, go out there today. Don't even wait till tomorrow. Go out there, register, make sure that you're ahead of the deadline so that you can have your voice heard and you can make an impact. Because as an American, the strongest power we have is our vote.
Right.
You know, so I think that we have to take advantage of that. And we need to be and more people who vote, the more people who are represented. We can't keep getting voted in by a small block of folks. We need representation from our entire population.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, I'm just pumped up, excited, ready to go hit it with you, man. So what do you got planned the next few days? Door knocking?
I'm door knocking, you know, doing some call time. Again, I have a day of action coming up this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep, 12 p.m. We're going to have pizza. Again, it's at Sil Goldman Park. So I'm excited about that. We've had several good days of action. And we've been able to knock a lot of doors. We're getting through this district pretty well. And I'm not going to stop till the day of. So I'm going to keep on knocking and try to keep meeting these voters where they are and getting my message out. And hopefully that'll get us in there. And I'll be the representative for House District 90.
So let's talk a little bit. So you've got a lot of merchandise that you have. One of the biggest pieces of merchandise that you have is a yard sign. How can
Yes,
people
sir.
get one of your yard signs?
Yard signs, I've been getting them out there. A lot of people just contacting me through Facebook and Messenger and Instagram. You can also go to my website and just ask. Again, you just go to the website and hit join the team. In there, you can type in, hey, please bring me a yard sign, and we will do it. I bring it to you that day. I just dropped off some yard signs yesterday, and we dropped off several this past Sunday. So I have more signs, and I want to get them out there in the yards because I know a lot of people say, signs don't matter, but I think they do. I think that whenever, somebody's on the fence and they see their neighbor, somebody who's like-minded or living in their same situation, and they see that yard sign, they'll think, well, why don't I go check this guy out at least? Why don't I go look at who this Dankwa character is and see what he's about? And maybe I'll put a yard sign in my yard and vote for him. So I think that the yard signs are effective in that way. So,
it's so fun because here in my district, Senate District 15 and Jacob Rosecrans, Senate or House District 40, I don't know, 46. I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, you drive up and down the streets and you see the big signs in front of the like a store or something like that. Well, those don't really matter to most people. That's just another thing that they go by as they're going down the road.
Right.
But what matters is when you're in your neighborhood and you're driving through your neighborhood and you see that Jacob Rosecrans sign or the Dankwa sign that is the neighbor's sign, and that's what really picks it up. And the statistics prove that when you see a yard sign in a neighbor's yard, that attracts more attention than any of the signs that, don't get. What I'm saying is when you see a big Trump flag in at somebody's business, that does not attract anybody to that business or to Donald Trump or to me or you or anybody else. What matters is the yard sign that's in somebody's actual front yard.
Yep, it matters because those neighbors live in your community,
Yes, yeah.
And that's more impactful. Yeah, a big sign, who cares? But if it's in your neighbor's yard, it's going to draw your attention. So I want to get my sign in as many yards as I possibly can. So just reach out to me. You can reach out to me through social media or on my website, and I promise I will get a sign to your yard.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been great to talk to you again. Great to see you, by the way. You've been a great friend, and I've been neglecting you so bad. I feel bad.
Oh, you've been great. You're fine.
I need to spend more time doing what I can to help out because, again, I believe in you. I endorse you. I want to support you in every way that I possibly can. And I hope that all the followers of Coffee with Democrat will do the same thing. I'm going to throw it back up here one more time. The Act Blue. Probably one of the easiest things you can do is just buy Nana a cup of coffee. Just think about you're going through Starbucks. It's $8 for one of those latte. This is the time of year for PSL, pumpkin spice latte. It's $8, $9 for one of those. Just buy Nana one of those two, please. Go to this Secure Act Blue, buy him a PSL or the equivalent in with your credit card, and he would appreciate everything that you can do for him. Nana, it's great to see you. I'm so happy for you, and I'm wishing all the best of you of luck between now and the election and during the election.
Well, thank you. We feel positive. I'm excited. Democrats are excited. And I think that we can do this. And we just have, I don't know, less than a month. I don't like counting downs, but I know we don't got a lot of time. So it's time to hit the ground running and just, keep this thing going and make sure that we get some more representation at our state capitol.
As Tim Walz says, we can sleep when we're dead.
We can sleep when we're dead. That's exactly right.
All right. Yeah. Well, great to see you again. And folks, thanks for hopping on and joining us today with on Coffee Break with Coffee with Democrats with Nana Dankwa. That's again a great friend and somebody that we truly need to support and help out. So thanks for being on here. And until the next time, everybody, please be safe.
Thanks, Kevin.